Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. If you're thinking about getting Kingdom Hearts for the Nintendo Switch, don't bother. It's gonna be the worst experience you're ever gonna have. I don't know why they decided to put it into a cloud version where clearly they can port it just fine, considering that most of these games, with the exception of Kingdom Hearts 3, are easily just throw in the enhanced versions that they have, put in 30 bucks, and that's it. What's the point of putting it in a cloud version when most of the time we're not even gonna be connected to the internet for them? Anyway, welcome back to the show, ladies and gentlemen. For those that are new, well then, what are you waiting for? Go do what you gotta do. If you're enjoying this content, then well then, that is the subscribe after all. Go click it, there's the like there, the comments, do all that kind of stuff. Because obviously, you know, I gotta make the big bucks. But aside from all that, today's topic is all about, sadly, the cloud versions of Kingdom Hearts. I don't even begin to even understand the business decisions that Square Enix decided to have for the Kingdom Hearts franchise by chucking the HD collections of 1.5 and 2.5 alongside 2.8 Final Chapter Prologue, whatever mix, and of course Kingdom Hearts 3 and its Remind DLC, and throw it into cloud versions expecting them to sell well for the Nintendo Switch. Well, sadly, I'm here to tell you that don't bother wasting your money on it. You're much better off getting it on the Epic Game Store, on PC, or even on the PS4, PS5 proper, and you're gonna get a better experience. Like, there's no point of getting it for the Nintendo Switch other than the fact that you wanna get a handheld version experience of this. In which case, you're wasting 60 bucks for no real reason, and it's just better to get it on a big chunk of PC stuff. But I can't even find the right words to express this stupid decision that Square Enix decided to make for the Kingdom Hearts franchise, because clearly you could have just ported the original PS4 versions that we have thus far that perform really well on 60 frames, and we all know that Nintendo Switch can still run that just fine. These are old games that can run perfectly well without the need of a cloud version. And for those that have experienced the cloud versions, the demos that are available, by the way, in case you want to, give it a go, which I highly recommend you do not bother even downloading the demo, because you're gonna be getting some frame rate issues, you're gonna be getting some heavy lag, because again, it's not the official port like these games. It's not an official collection in the sense that you can purchase it digitally or physically like any other game would. No, it's a cloud version, and what cloud versions of games do is that you're like the PlayStation Now network service that we are given on the PlayStation. It's just an emulation. You're getting a very crappy emulated game for 60 bucks, and Square Enix expects you to fall for that bait because you love the Kingdom Hearts franchise. Meanwhile, thank God, I'm here to tell you, do not bother. There are plenty of others that love the Kingdom Hearts franchise that are also saying, do not bother, because you're wasting your money. There's no point, and if the only excuse you have for it is simply because you can get it on a handheld setting, there is really no point. Trust me on this, you're better off getting it on better hardware, on better services like that of the Epic Game Store, where you can mod it as you please. There are good mods for Kingdom Hearts 3, by the way, and I've seen it. You get Drip Sora for the PC when you purchase the PC versions of Kingdom Hearts. And obviously you can get it on the original PS4 or on the PS5 with some of its backwards compatibility services and all that kind of stuff. Point is, do not spend your money on the cloud versions. They're a waste of your time, and there are far better alternatives. Hell, there are far better games for you to experience other than those cloud versions that Square Enix has provided for the Nintendo Switch. Bravely Default is one of them. I Am Setsuna is one of them. Octopath Traveler is one of them. And Triangle Strategy is going to be one of them. There's also Dragon Quest XI and plenty of others. So again, do not get the cloud versions. And it also makes me very sad that Square Enix decided to make them as cloud versions, because it would have been an amazing experience to truly see the Kingdom Hearts franchise in its full glory, in its full performance on the Nintendo Switch, where you can carry it as you please wherever you go. And for many people that have played the Kingdom Hearts franchise, it means a lot to them. Kingdom Hearts is one of those franchises where a lot of people really enjoyed it, not just because of the Disney elements, but also because of the original characters of Sora, of Riku, Kairi, Organization 13, everything that doesn't have to deal with Disney. A lot of people love and appreciate that, and who knows what the future of Kingdom Hearts has in store for us moving forward. And I do believe this is the 25th anniversary, more or less, or something like that, or the 20th anniversary of Kingdom Hearts, and a lot of people are really speculating good things to come for this franchise. And Tetsuya Nomura, this is your baby. Why would you allow this to be a cloud version? Just so what? Just so people could experience the game? No, there is no point of experience this game if it's not going to be to its fullest capacity, if it's not going to be to its fullest potential. And you of all people should know that, considering that Square Enix canceled your project of Final Fantasy Versus 13, which, by the way, that is most likely what we're gonna get. I am confident that eventually we're gonna get Kingdom Hearts Versus 13. It is inevitable, and we might as well face that fact sooner rather than later. All in all, it just sucks to see that this amazing franchise is being ported very poorly on the Nintendo Switch, and it honestly deserves better. I would have loved to have seen Kingdom Hearts be on the Nintendo Switch, but just not to that format. And Square Enix, it is not too late for you to pull off on this decision. I understand you've already spent money on the budgeting for it. I've already understand that you've made money for the marketing and all that kind of stuff, and you expect this to sort of pay off in profits and all that kind of stuff. But if people like me and people from all over are saying that this isn't the best decision you've made, and trust me, we haven't even talked about your NFT stuff, because that we do not forget and we do not forgive on that concept. The NFT stuff is an entirely different debacle I do not want to tackle until the right time. But yes, Square Enix, try your best with the Kingdom Hearts franchise. This is its 25th, but its 20th anniversary. Do better with it. There was already enough flack with it with the Kingdom Hearts 3 and the Remind DLC when it was first released. Please take care of Sora, Donald and Goofy and everybody, because this is a franchise that a lot of people love, and the cloud gaming service for it is a very bad move. It deserves to be fully ported, like how you gave enough care for these guys to be ported on the PS4 and on the PS3 and on the PC. So please, for the Nintendo Switch, port it properly. Do not give us cloud gaming ever again, and we expect peak fiction from this moving forward. That being said, now, since it's now time to wrap up this short video of me ranting and possibly many of you guys agreeing with me here, thank you guys so much for all the support as always. Again, by this point, I've already been talking about Klonoa. I've already talked about the Mario Kart DLC. There's so much I want to talk about because the Direct was a heavy hitter, by the way. This is all from the Direct. They also showcased this at the Direct, which nobody loved, nobody appreciated, but there are a bunch of other collections out there for you to try out, like our baby boy Klonoa, which I talked about some short while ago, which I highly recommend, especially if you're a Klonoa fan and all that kind of stuff. But comment down below your thoughts and all of that. Again, if you're new, as I've stated in the beginning of the video, and I'm saying again now, do what you gotta do. Do the like, the subscribe, and also comment, all that jazz. And as it's now time to wrap up, also know that, again, yes, I am working on that Pokemon Legends Arceus script. I am working on that review, and I really hope to unveil it at its proper time. Who knows when, but hopefully soon. And of course, for those that have been here for a very long time, you guys know how I love to end my videos. So thank you guys so much for all the support. Keep being awesome. Keep spreading love and kindness into the world, because I know you guys can, and I know I can as well. So let's make sure to at least do one act of kindness each and every day. There's someone out there who needs it, especially in these times. Keep improving yourselves by 1%, because by improving by 1% can go a long way towards making a better tomorrow. Know that I love you guys forever and always to 120, and I can't wait to see you all in that next fantastic video. Remember guys, stay freaking sexy and take care.